I want to talk about technology. Technology is not your friend. I think I can safely say that for most of us, technology, we have this love-hate relationship with technology. Yes, technology can help us to leverage things. We can leverage our time with technology. We can leverage our output. We can leverage our work, that we're doing. We can, from a marketing perspective, we can use technology to reach more people. We can reach them faster. We can reach them cheaper. We can reach them more often with technology. But what is technology exactly? See, for a lot of us, technology actually starts to become not a crutch so much, but it starts to rule some of the things that we do and changes our perception and our attitude. If we want to be uncopyable with people, one of the things is we have to recognize is that technology can help, can actually get in the way of that. Now, let's think about this for a second for technology, okay? This is a hammer. Yeah, we know that, right? This is a hammer. Basically, a hammer is involved with nails, right? It's involved with nails. Nails that we pound, nails that we pull off. So this is technology. Interestingly enough, it really is technology because it's a tool that helps make us more efficient, get more work done than if we didn't have this to pound nails in. But with a hammer, if we don't have nails, then this hammer doesn't really do us very much good. But from a technology perspective, if we think of technology, today most of us will think of technology from an internet computer type of perspective. That's technology. But the fact is that this is just as much technology as that is. Now, here's the issue: is that too many of us look at technology like a hammer, and that pretty much everything is a nail. When the fact of the matter is technology is a toolbox, and it has a whole bunch of tools in it that we can use to build relationships, to enhance relationships, to help us be uncopyable as compared to the competition. But we can also become slaves or minions to technology. Now, do you remember this commercial?
I got a phone call this morning from one of our oldest customers. He fired us. After 20 years, he fired us. Said he didn't know us anymore. I think I know why. We used to do business with a handshake, face to face. Now it's a phone call and a fax. Get back to you later with another fax, probably. Well, folks, some things gotta change. That's why we're gonna set out for a little face-to-face chat with every customer we have.
But Ben, that's gotta be over 200 cities.
I don't care. Thanks.
If you're the kind of business that still believes personal service deserves a lot more than lip service, welcome to United.
Larry. Lewis.
That's the way we've been doing business for over 60 years.
Ben, where are you going?
To visit that old friend who fired us this morning.
United. Come fly the friendly skies.
Pretty wild, right? For a whole bunch of reasons. Number one is, here's United Airlines saying, fly the friendly skies of United. We know what you need. We know why you need to travel. You need to go see people face to face. That's what it's saying, right? And the boss is talking about how technology is preventing them from having that human-to-human contact, that human-to-human conversation, because we're getting wrapped up in technology. And what was his technology? It was telephones and fax. That's what he was talking about. Now think about this. This was back in 1990. So this was years before the internet became a really big deal. The technology, the computers, desktop computers, smartphones, all those things, which are now all part of the toolbox. And it's all well and good that we use them, but we've got to be very, very careful that we are not looking at technology as being a hammer, because if we are, then we see everything is accomplishing the same thing for us. They're all nails. Now, here's why I've asked this question. Here's why I bring this up. I want to ask you a question regarding your use of technology in growing your business, and especially in building relationships with people. I want you to think about this. The last time you used technology, whether it was email blasts, whether it was social media or whatever, the last time you used it, do you sound like you're having a conversation with one person, or do you sound like you're broadcasting to the world? Because just like the guy in the United Airlines commercial, are you losing touch? Are you losing communication? Are you losing that relationship because you are relying too much on technology? If you want to be uncopyable, one of the things that you really, really need to take a serious look at is, how are you actually communicating with your marketplace? How do they perceive you as communicating with them? Do they perceive you as being arm's length? That everything you do to communicate with them is basically via some type of new shiny toy or shiny object on technology today? Is it that it's a smartphone? Is it social media? Is it is it Pinterest? Is it Instagram? What is it? And do they feel that they actually have a personal relationship with you? Now, I'm going to tell you, I think the company who does end up having a personal relationship with people has a much better chance of winning that game and winning the business of that customer and keeping them for a very, very long time than the one who relies just on technology. This is Steve Miller, better known as Kelly's dad and marketing gunslinger. Thanks for joining me again this week on another uncopyable rambling video. See you again next week. Always remember, be uncopyable.